I have returned yet again. Let's see if this works. This is a completely different disc. They had since the resurfacing didn't work, I just went ahead and bought a different copy. It has been about a week since I last played this. I have since played through the game Disaster Report. That actually loaded really well, so that bodes well. But it's the next screen I couldn't get past before, so I have no clue if we're going to make any progress at all. Especially because now's a bit of a terrible time to be recording, because it's a bit windy outside, and my local power company is so laughably incompetent that even the tiniest amount of wind usually makes the power go out. Mostly because even though the prices they charge for power would enable them to build a new substation out of solid gold every 5.5 minutes, most of their substations predate the Cold War, so naturally if a gnat farts in the next county over, it somehow makes the power go out here for like 6,000 people for a day and a half. And that all went really, really badly, so I kind of want to redo that.
Wait!
Get the fuck out of my way.
Heads up!
Oh my god, the aiming is so twitchy, and I'm not used to it anymore.
Scum!
I had kind of gotten used to it, but since I haven't played the game in, like, nearly a week, that's not really helping me any anymore. Let's just get this over with. Precision rifle, that was it. Kind of like this thing, because it's one of the only ways to fire accurately while moving. Oh god. Also, there does just seem to be a very slight travel time on these shots. Yeah, those definitely have a travel time. Which is a bit weird, because it should be like a high-velocity sniper rifle round. And yet it has a visible delay. Okay, that's the load screen. So I'm gonna make one run back to the health, because I think there was one medkit I didn't pick up. Indeed. I'm gonna overwrite this. I'm going to start alternating save files more frequently, because if the power goes out while it's saving, I'm a bit screwed. Luckily, this disk is still under its 14-day return policy, though, since I didn't let it sit on a shelf for 7 years. And hey, we're through. We have a empty-looking canyon here. And some spectacularly bad canyon wall textures. Just to be fair, that's a good spot to save memory. Because we're just looking at it through a window. And you gotta spend the memory on the actual level. Oh, there's a lot of dudes in here. Oh my god, I have 1 HP. Because of a guy with a sniper rifle. Ugh, I should take him out first. Yeah, look at that. That is atrocious. But again, and that's an acceptable place to skimp on a texture to save some memory. Where are you, you bastard?
Game's over!
Okay. Rifle guy is down. Where the hell did these guys come from? Feels like they just spawned in. I'm seriously tempted to turn auto-aim back on. Even though every time I try it, it disappoints me horribly. Although I think it is how the game is meant to be played. If I had a mouse, everything would be very different. I taught that pillar what for.
Keep moving. You've got to reach the top level.
Nice hard stop on the music there, though. Instead of it just fading out. It's nice and definitive. For the record, fade-outs in music are just fucking annoying. Never ever do it. Completely kills any energy level a piece of music can have by just fading out. That's actually particularly true of high-energy music. The higher energy it is, ooh, shit, the more you're going to want a definitive end, because if you're into the music and it's high energy, you want to kind of end the song in that state as well. So it's kind of, if you give it just this gentle fade out, it eases you out of that high energy level and completely removes the impact it would have. Because you're eased out of it, and so the effect is diminished. So particularly if you're writing things like metal, or like hard rock, dude, don't write your songs with a fade out, ever. I swear the enemies are getting spongier and it's pissing me off.
Wait, I'm on your side.
Dude, shut up. You know what? I don't want to listen to you, and you might have a medkit. So, your existence privileges are being revoked. You can run all you want. Oh, we did have a medkit. Fantastic. Huh? Oh, ooh. That's a turret. Admittedly, that's a fucking perfect place to put a turret if you didn't want people coming up the stairs. Crap, I can pilfer. More civilians I'm tempted to murder. I'm not a bad person, I swear.
Leave, please.
Well, you could leave. There. Sweet sound of silence. Alright, what do I do with this?
Sure hope this works.
And let me guess, whole bunch of dudes, yep. Oh, wow, okay. Straight to gameplay.
The airlock at the tower's base is open now. I hacked into the security system and overrode its locks.
Ooh, ooh. They have rifles, unfortunately. Which means I have to be very careful. Okay. Not bad. This guy had a medkit. Man. It is worth shooting all the civilians, isn't it? Oh, fuck.
Surrender.
Come on. Next. God, I wish I could aim faster.
You don't have a chance.
They all have advantage on me from there. Yeah, I'm just gonna fucking camp here. That's like my only viable option, honestly. He dropped armor, thankfully. Luckily, they're dumb enough to just single file up the stairs. I'm gonna save. That wasn't terrible. Just gonna creep my way down.
Hey!
I heard you there. If you weren't humming to yourself, you could have gotten the drop on me. Okay, through here now, I'm assuming?
Remember the miners on the shuttle that got blown up? To get
Yeah.
you to the space station safely, we need to take out Alto's missile defense system.
Probably should have thought of that the first time.
The tram tunnels go to Missile Command. There's an entrance to the tunnels through this canyon.
We have some infighting, it looks like. Interesting.
The Mercs have fortified this area. Keep moving and keep your head down.
Oh yeah, tons of travel time from this distance. Can these not be broken? Apparently not. And now they're just coming for me. Holy crap, these guys take a lot of rounds. Is that 4 hits? Oh god, that's a laser weapon. Oh, you're really spawning dudes behind me? Go fuck yourself. Heavy machine gun. I do not want to get hit by whatever this thing is. Alright, so we have a heavy machine gun, which is this thing. It's belt fed. Looks a bit ridiculous, but kind of awesome at the same time. In an exaggerated video game weapon sort of way. Let's check the reload. Yeah, very basic. So the rail driver is the other thing I picked up. It does have a scope, but the scope doesn't have variable zoom where it changes depending on how much you hold the button. And apparently these things can't be destroyed. Although their rounds travel so slowly, I guess it's not that big a deal. Just advance between shots. Although I should have probably gone up that path to the left. I don't think there's any reason to approach these things directly. Wow, that is the worst weapon emplacement ever. I could just walk right up to it. It's not really doing its job if anybody can just run in here. I'm not even particularly fast, honestly. I mean, compared to like a 90s shooter, this is pretty slow. But of course, every weapon now does shit tons of damage, and it looks like the rail driver ignores armor, as if this game needed to be more difficult, that is, more frustrating. This is not the good kind of difficulty, honestly. Really? One hit? Well, that's really useful when I have to hold still to hit anyone. Oh, are those Red Faction getting shot? Oh, those are apparently Red Faction getting shot at.
The Mercs have fortified this area.
I thought the turrets were shooting at the Mercs, and I was trying to figure out why. That's weird. You know, I was expecting at some point we would, like, make it to the Red Faction HQ or something and meet up with other Red Faction members and maybe fight alongside them occasionally, but instead they're just, like, as rare as unicorns. They just occasionally show up. Very rarely, and then instantly die, and then you sort of forget they exist until the next blue moon where a Red Faction person shows up and dies instantly. It's to the point where I can easily forget there even is a Red Faction. Like, I feel like I'm the only person in this supposed resistance because there's so little evidence of other resistance members. And so I feel like a one-man army, which to be fair is typical for a shooter, but when you've set it up that there's supposed to be an actual, you know, faction, it's weird that I feel like I'm alone. Alright, I'm assuming those can eventually erode these rocks. It's one of the only times in the entire game we've shown off the destruction engine in a way that's, like, inherent to gameplay as opposed to, like, entirely optional. Ooh. There's the guys that must come in after me. But I got the drop on them this time. With my very slow bullets. It's the world's deadliest airsoft rifle. Ooh, that's close.
Attack!
Shit. My enthusiasm for this game is basically gone. I mean, it's been dwindling continuously. It's just not fun to shoot things, and frankly, in a shooter, that is the biggest crime you can possibly commit, because that's the entire reason the game exists. So I'm gonna go this way. Or I just straight up can't get up there. Alright. Although I wonder, can I do something fancy like carve a chunk out of this that would allow me to not have to jump as high? Ooh. Oh. Looks like I can do that. So let's try that again. Oh my god, look at that. Now that's fucking awesome. That is so fucking cool. A ledge that's too high, you just carve some steps into it. That's amazing. Is this a hatch? Oh, it is. Even though I'm like 90% covered, he's still got a hit in. Through this tiny little opening. Man, they're getting really accurate. Case in point, if I had some better weaponry, it wouldn't be so bad, but everything I have is just either a pea shooter or like the rocket launcher, which is half decent. It's just not enough ammo. And we're at a point where enemies can survive a direct hit from it anyway, so even it's kind of a pea shooter when you think about it. Look at that twitch shot. Come on.
Die.
Oh, right in the load cell, too. Oh, and a bunch of guys behind me. Why not? I love getting fucked from both ends. Should probably just reload, because, yeah, it wasn't that long ago. I'll just reload. What if I can just throw this in there?
I'm on your side. Got you, miner.
Of course, I'm going to assume that did not kill them, because there's a good chance it didn't.
Stand your ground.
Oh, it didn't. Look at that. And at point-blank range, it just, I guess, caused minor skin irritation. God forbid the explosives in this game be any effective at all. What do we have here? The plague is coming for you.
Die, miner.
Code yellow alert. Intruder
Oh, that
in
was a-
tramway system. Security response level 2.
There's a train car zooming by. Narrowly avoided that. Only to be obliterated by a heavy machine gun at point-blank range. Let's try out the heavy machine gun. I haven't actually done that yet.
Death to
Code yellow alert. Intruder in tramway system. Security response level 2.
Come on. Nice choke point here. Single file. Although, of course, there's a guy with a rifle hitting me from the other end. Although, this thing seems actually quite awesome. Don't know what the secondary fire does yet. Oh yeah, this thing's actually pretty sweet. Naturally, that presumably means we'll get very little ammo for it. Because the developers seemed to be very committed to making sure this game couldn't possibly be any fun at all. Inter-Barracks Olympics. Saturday, 7:30:57. Red Faction versus the Crushers. Maelstrom versus Rastamen. Jiggers versus Squeegees. Death Squad versus the Hammers. Okay, well that's what the secondary fire does. It fires very slowly. I don't know why I would want that. Probably should have tested that out when I was not in combat, and I might not have died. Let's do this shit again.
surrender.
All right.
Surrender.
Oh, there's another one. Oh, and behind me as well. You know what? I think that's all I can take of this game. At least for now. I don't want to leave it unfinished. I mean, if I made it through Alien Resurrection, I can make it through anything. But man, yeah, fuck it. I'll come back later. All right. It's not actually that much later. I took a short break, mostly to eat something, and unsurprisingly, the power did indeed go out. About 20 to 30 minutes after I stopped recording. It's back on now, clearly. And luckily it didn't go out while I was recording, but it did go out. So I am completely vindicated in my previously recorded bitching.
Intruder in tramway system. Security response level 2.
Okay, I need to experiment with the alt fire of this a little more, because I'm not entirely clear what it does. Unless all it does is a lower rate of fire, which... Is it supposed to do more damage? Is it just a way of conserving ammo by firing slower? I don't really know.
Heads up.
Really worried about that guy with the rifle.
Fire.
Oh, of course! Oh, yep. I chose to reload and they all rushed me, which, of course, is actually the entirely logical thing to do. Although I'm a little surprised they actually did it. You know what, I'm actually going to go a little farther up the tunnel here and see if there's another way around. I should have an angle on him from here.
Death to miners.
Although this guy just comes out the door.
Code yellow alert.
I should have advantage on him from here. Oh, I do. Look at that.
Shoot to kill.
Although they can actually hit me while I'm crouching there, so never mind. That is not effective cover. I was so wrong.
Intruder in tramway system. Security response level 2.
The problem is, though, I'm starting this level with relatively low health. And there's no medkits around, so I'm kind of just stuck with low health. Which, by the way, this is the exact problem that regenerating health was invented to solve. And as much as as some people like to complain about regenerating health, it did solve this problem. Where, you know, now I'm stuck with low health. Well, if my health regenerated, that would be a non-issue. You know, I have mixed feelings about regenerating health overall. It's genius in Halo because it's an energy shield, and especially in the first Halo, you still had health beneath it. And it made perfect sense for that game because it was explicitly designed around it, which is one of the many genius things Halo did.
Retreat or die.
But, although I think it's genius in Halo, and it's one of the major things in that game that makes it work so well, I also don't think that it needed to be copied by every game ever made after that. You know, I think it is overused. I really wish somebody would drop a medkit. Because now I'm stuck with 16 health. Now I'm stuck with 4 health. Now I'm just at the mercy of pure luck, and yeah, that guy shot me, of course. See, that's the thing, when you're stuck with low health, it's really only a matter of time until you die, and so you start having to creep through the game very slowly and very carefully if you're stuck at low health, until you happen across a medkit. Whereas if your health just regenerates, of course, you can keep going, and the game never grinds to a halt like this. As unrealistic as you want to call it, it does keep the game moving. Alright, stick your head out. I'll just camp back here, it's fine. Come on, can I lure you out? Holy crap, is that a ricochet? Oh, I didn't realize bullets could ricochet in this game. It's actually really cool. You don't see a lot of games doing that, honestly. It's weird it took me this long to notice. Although maybe only this gun does it, and that's why. I'll have to play with the other one. I'm actually really curious about that now. I know I'm doing the same thing over and over, and expecting different results, but I think that's my only real option here. So let's get this guy. Oh, shit.
Security response level 2. Code yellow alert. Intruder in tramway system. Security response level 2. Intruder in tramway system. Security response.
Hold your ground, men! Shoot to kill! Death to miners!
Did he shoot me through the pillar? I guess maybe, well, if the railgun goes through armor, maybe it goes through small amounts of solid object. I really don't know. What I do know is I've been doing this one spot for over 20 minutes now. Okay, okay, okay. Oh, that's the railgun. I thought I got the railgun guy already. No, 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 don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, you fucker.
Intruder in tramway system. Security response level 2.
Holy shit, there's a medkit there, I just noticed. Holy crap. I didn't know that was there. You're gonna make me stick my head out, aren't you? Come on. I have free candy. Are you too smart for this or too stupid for this? I can't actually decide. That's gone the best so far by a considerable margin, so I'm actually going to save. I have full armor and 50 health. And I managed to grab a pickup for the heavy machine gun here, so I have a good amount of ammo. Holy shit, he missed! He missed too. Amazing. He didn't. And that was even through a wall. So yes, it can go through walls. Wow, he just shot me through his buddy. That guy totally just spawned in. So did that one. Okay, is there just a stream of dudes spawning in? Because this is not cool. There's another one. Are we done? Fuck me. You think that's enough dudes? Okay, they just spawned in because I looked away. Did you see that shit? So yeah, the game is just spawning dudes in as soon as any geometry is occluding their spawn point. That is fucking bullshit. Is there a switch on this I can press? Oh no, it just automatically goes. Okay.
Parker, EOS here.
Oh, I thought you were dead.
I found the antidote formula and got out of there. Glad to see you made it too.
Well, I never said I was glad to see you.
People synthesizing the antidote now, then we'll see if it works. But you've got to get up to that space station and disable the laser
Ooh, you can see us resetting.
If that defense system
This is just looping.
when the EDF fleet shows up, they'll get blown out of the sky.
And how I understand how a defense system works, EOS.
Hold or down.
And I don't want to sit through that again, so saving again. Yeah, so it took nearly, actually, probably counting my previous session, I did a couple attempts there. It took about half an hour to get through that last cell. Oh, wait, what? We're going? Why are we going? Oh, Jesus. I hope there wasn't anything important back there. There goes all my health. Still people shooting way back there. Because it's not actually way back there, because this section is looping. That's a relatively clever way to get around having to calculate all the geometry, though, for a really long tunnel. You just have a small section, and we just keep popping back to the other end. Bunch of dudes here, I'm sure. Oh, no, load screen. Okay. And let me go out on a limb here and guess that as soon as this load screen's done, there's going to be a bunch of dudes there that'll kill me instantly. Oh, yep, yeah, we know.
At the back of this building. Hurry. I've jammed the missile bay doors closed.
Well, I was right. Let me take off. There's this guy who's gonna, ooh, barely miss me. Yeah, I kind of hate this game now. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and turn auto aim back on. Probably regret it and turn it back off, and then, you know, a little while later I'll think, ah, man, fuck it, I'll turn it back on, and then I'll get annoyed and turn it back off, and the whole purgatorial cycle will just keep going.
I've jammed the missile bay doors closed. All you have to do is send the launch signal. The missiles will explode in their launch bays and destroy that part of the complex.
I'm gonna try a grenade here. And presumably regret it when I find out that it has, like... Oh, that's right. I can't throw them very far. I was gonna say when it has, like, a pathetic blast radius, but I can't even find out if it has a too pathetic a blast radius because I can't even throw it far enough to get back there. I don't know why that reload always comes out the left side. Or at least it did there. I mean, obviously it's... it's not to my left. Let's just get it over with. Actually, wait, no. Oh, that's what's happening. Yeah, the sound effect is dropping into the environment where I hit reload. So if I reload and then step left so that it's to my right, it'll come out the right speaker. See? And if I do the other thing, it'll come out the left because it drops into the environment where I was standing rather than staying attached to me. Huh, I guess they all do that, which is an exceedingly amateur mistake.
You don't have a retreat.
Okay, this seems to be working. Auto aim with the only gun that has reasonable accuracy, which feels like an immensely cheap way to be doing this. So I don't feel good about it, but whatever. These don't open. Some sniper rifle rounds, which I don't need because the precision rifle fires faster and seems to do the same amount of damage, thus rendering the sniper rifle completely obsolete. It's not even like the sniper rifle has more zoom or something. It does indeed seem to be just objectively inferior in every single way.
Code Red alert. Intruder in missile command center. Security response
for-
level 1.
Wait, I had 97 health. Wow. I thought before when the railgun was killing me in one hit, it's because I wasn't at full health, but I'm basically at full health, and it's still a one-hit kill. And goes through armor, and goes through cover, and they have, like, nearly perfect accuracy with it. That is the developers just spreading their fucking ass cheeks and shooting the diarrhea of contempt down your throat. Surely I'm hitting that, right? Okay. 100 armor, 100 health. Will a railgun kill me in one hit with totally full health?
Alert. Intruder in missile command center.
We missed.
Response level 1.
Should probably buy a lottery ticket. Alright, well, I didn't find out, because he didn't hit me, but... Nice team kill, buddy. There's a chamber pot under a wooden desk. Not the choice I would have made. Ooh, we have a very official-looking whiteboard. There's like some molecules gangbanging a strand of DNA. There's very fucked up three-phase power. And some sticky notes that seem to be stuck up with a piece of Scotch tape. Look at that. So there's the sticky note, and then right above it, there's like this strand of Scotch tape. You know, like standard sticky tape. But isn't the whole point of a Post-it note that it has its own adhesive?
Mom said I'd come to a bad end. This one's for you, Mom.
You know you're fucked when even your own mother has no faith in you.
Manual launch override engaged. 30 seconds until launch.
30 seconds?
Run, Parker. Get to the tram and get out of there.
Oh god, there's gonna be a bunch of dudes in the way. Oh, that was a civilian.
Unauthorized missile launch sequence in progress. Abort immediately. 20 seconds until missile launch.
You think this is enough dudes?
10 seconds until missile launch.
Okay, alright. I'm not dead.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm dead.
Launch.
Did I make it? I'm moving. Screen is having a seizure. Is that game over, or did I make it out in time? I think I made it out in time.
Parker, are you still there? Stop standing around and get going.
I don't want to. That would mean I have to play this game.
For the shuttle liftoff on your HUD. That's how much time you have to reach it. You can still make it if you hurry.
Okay, 10 minutes, and I have, like, no health. And there's a turret and, railgun. Seems like they're missing with railguns more often than they were. Has the game taken pity on me? Oh, there's a switch. And that blends in with the wall at this resolution. Whoa! Door fucking auto closes. I ever mentioned I fucking despise it when doors close automatically in video games?
Check around. A vehicle will get you to the shuttle a lot faster.
I totally missed what he was saying because I couldn't hear it because this game is very badly mixed and the audio was just clipping and I couldn't look at his subtitles because I was trying not to die. And this save is before that 30-second countdown, so I guess this is my chance to do it better and get out of there with a little more health.
This one's for you, Mom.
Why would you say this one's for you if your mom was enough of a bitch that she'd tell you you'd have a bad end? You know what, Parker? You're gonna die like a bitch someday.
To the tram and get out of there. That whole
Thanks,
area is-
Mom. Okay. Didn't take a hit. Tempted to save again. In fact, yeah, I am. Man, can you believe the breakneck pace of this game? Crawling along, standing in place, saving constantly. Which takes forever because for some reason it always does on PS2.
The vehicle will get you to the shuttle line.
It's just the asinine way Sony chose to design the memory cards. They're just horribly slow, or maybe the interface is slow, or maybe it's because they're encrypted for no apparent reason. GameCube games save way faster, and Xbox games save exponentially faster.
My squads are pinned down all over the complex. Most of the miners outside our base are dead or hiding.
Yeah, I've seen the way the Red Faction handle themselves in fights. I'm really not surprised that they're pinned down. And do I have to get out and hit the switch? I think I do.
Don't stop for anything, Parker. You don't have much time left. The Merc commander, Masako, is sending out a heavy weapon squad to stop you.
Why am I jittering all over the place like I'm hitting stuff? The ground is flat. I don't know if the collision is just this fucked up or if that's supposed to be like terrain simulation. Also, you may have noticed that that giant rocket explosion only killed one of those 3 guys and the other 2 were fine. From a rocket exploding right next to them.
Parker, please hurry. Our outline's up. If the EDF doesn't get here soon, there's gonna be nothing left.
I have a feeling like that even turning to face these guys is a waste of too much time. So I'm gonna try to barrel through here and just take the hits. Although it is chewing through my armor quite quickly. I do have to wonder about an armored vehicle that can be taken out with small arms. At least that guy had a rocket launcher, but like, come on. Small arms fire should bounce off this thing. Actually, that railgun shot didn't do any damage, did it? I guess it shouldn't. If it goes through stuff, it should just go through the vehicle without doing any damage at all. So it's very hard to aim when it's jittering around randomly, which actually might be exactly why they had it do that. And no, the railguns do indeed do damage. Oh god, I'm all the way back here. And that gigantic tank explosion did not kill the guy standing 2 feet in front of it. Oh, I'm not far enough forward. The other door has to close. Close. There you go. That was a gigantic waste of my time. My precious time that's on the clock. And in case you were wondering, no, this vehicle cannot strafe in any way. It's the only way to aim at enemies is to be looking directly at them, because this crosshair is not movable in any way independent of the direction you're moving. Yeah, it's really not worth ignoring, dudes, is it? And then I can't turn fast enough to take them out anyway, so then they just... yeah, they just whittle you down. Since you can't aim independent of directly straightforward, and this vehicle turns very slowly, they're all destined to get several hits in before I can slowly wheel my fat ass around to get the crosshair on them.
Retreat or die.
And my crosshair's jumping around randomly, which is pissing me off like you would not believe. Like, look at this. The ground is flat. The ground is fucking flat. And here this piece of shit's having a grand mal seizure for no fucking reason. Man, how do you fuck up collision on this thing this badly? Now I can't even move. I'm just bouncing around. What is this shit? Oh look, now I'm on the ground. I think what it is I'm like clipping into the ground. Like, the hitbox is so fucked that I end up actually clipping into the ground and then since I'm partially clipped into it, continuously colliding with it. And I think it's that collision error, that continuous colliding, because I'm inside the ground, that's causing me to bounce around. These guys are all too willing to stand in front of this thing and just take its machine gun fire. I mean, I know they do actually have a legitimate chance of taking it out with small arms fire, as implausible as that seems, but nonetheless, it's amazing that they're willing to try. Yeah.
The Merc commander, Masako, is sending out a heavy...
Yeah, come on, Hendrix, shut up. You're telling me stuff I don't care about. I'm getting killed by collision errors. Oh, it's a fucking madhouse out here, Jimmy. I mean, you're seeing this shit, right? Like, you're seeing the same thing I am, which is this laughably fucked collision, right? Wow, I got through with quite a bit of health.
Hurry.
Save over this one. Hopefully I have enough time. I don't actually know how much farther I need to go.
Parker, they're starting to seal up the shuttle bay.
Oh look, a red faction person that died instantly.
Stuff it, miner!
That door has been sealed for launch. Look for another way in.
Well, you could have told me that before I turned.
This is the cargo loading system.
Try me!
You might be able to sneak in through the loading docks.
Am I going the right way? Wow, that was fast. I really hope this is the end of the game. I'm so ready to be done.
You might be able to sneak in through the loading docks.
Pretty much no hope now. Yeah.
Find a place to hide before the shuttle takes off. Hurry.
I'm just gonna... Is that good? Okay.
You've got to disable Ultra's planetary defense system before the fleet reaches Mars, or they'll be toast.
I know this. This is like the 4th time a character has told me that.
Leave me alone!
Fuck you, drop me a medkit. He didn't. Look at that glass! The way that slid down the curved surface was so amazing. Oh, and I have low gravity. Okay. Ooh. I like that. I like that door design. Suck it down. Fusion rocket launcher. Oh, I didn't realize I got a new weapon. Ooh, there is stuff in these. That's a first. Or at least it feels like a first. I've broken these things before and not found stuff in them. Now driver, heavy machine, precision. Fusion rocket launcher. Well, it is comically large. Uses different ammo than the regular launcher, which makes sense. I still have no ammo for the flamethrower because apparently that's just not a thing this game ever gives you. Which makes me wonder, why did you give me the flamethrower if there's never any ammo for it? Apparently auto-aim does not work on the railgun. I like its reload, though. Also doesn't help the crosshair is so fucking faint I often can't see it. Oh, and I just realized the problem. The aim assist, or the auto-aim, is pulling the crosshair to his center of mass, but only the top part of him is clearing that rim, so the center of mass is actually below the floor there, so I've just been shooting the floor. So I'm gonna have to use the scope instead, clearly. Although I'm obviously gonna have to hit him like 20 times. Because they apparently load their guns with Cocoa Puffs. Alright, there's this guy. Luckily his shots are so slow I can dodge them, which Not a very great defense sentry if a casual observer can just dodge its projectiles. Oh, that was weird. That glass breaks in 2 parts. God. Oh, okay. I'm alive. Look how dope that is. It's a shame that's the only thing about this game I actually like, really. I do like the way it looks. It's got a very Half-Life-y turn in the millennium look to it that I really, really like. I find this era of 3D actually quite charming. Can I break these? Holy crap, I can! Oh, look at that! If I break them all, does the hull stop being red? Probably not. I'm sure the red is just baked in. Yeah. Okay. Certainly wasn't expecting it to do dynamic lighting that specific, but I would have been seriously impressed if it did. Going back to the precision rifle, because it's the only thing that doesn't suck ass.
Say your...
Why does it feel like sometimes the bullets are very slow and I can see them coming at me, and other times they hit me immediately?
You're dead. Wait!
Is it intermittently hit scan?
You're in the reactor section now, Parker.
That feels like it should be making a louder sound than a very, very tiny electricity zap. Okay, that can't be activated yet. Am I supposed to destroy it? I assume I am. Why don't I fire a fusion rocket at it? Okay, so either shooting the reactor kills you, or the fusion rockets have a shockingly large blast radius. Which would surprise me, because no explosive in this game has an even reasonable blast radius, let alone a large one.
The command center is up this shaft. The escape pods and labs are down the shaft.
Shouldn't I be going to the command center?
Parker, Ultra has received a message from the incoming.
Ooh, that's awkward on a ladder.
It was encoded, so I don't know what it said, but they're panicking down here. They're destroying documents and computer systems, and the Merc docking bays are swarming with activity.
Where should I be going?
Surrender!
That was fortunate. Well, that made the sound of being activated, but it didn't seem to do anything. Okay, that one doesn't get activated. There's nothing in here, except these... Are these supposed to be like server banks? Like, these are all like slotted in computer cards? It kind of just looks like a library, though. I mean, it's labeled computers, so I'm assuming these are like futuristic server banks or something, but it doesn't really look like that. Security. Let me guess, there's gonna be dudes with guns in here.
Die, scum!
That's a yes. Ooh, first aid kits. Can I destroy this pencil? Holy shit, I can. Gunning down unarmed civilians and teabagging their corpse is one of the few pleasures this game has left to give me.
I'm on your side!
Oh yeah. Taste it. There's another guy running around. There he is. Doesn't seem to be any penalty of any kind for shooting civilians, which I'm okay with. It's actually kind of satisfying in a sick, twisted kind of way. And that scream is still funny, amazingly.
The laser satellites are controlled from this room and the next room. Each computer controls part of the defensive grid. Take out all 8 computers to disable the system.
8? I see 4.
Parker, are the defenses down yet?
Shut up, my god.
Coming from all directions. Parker, Hendricks. Base overrun. Fighting retreat. Falling apart.
Hey man, the faster you get overrun and die, the sooner I don't have to listen to your voice anymore.
defense system is down temporarily. The only way to permanently disable it is to destroy the station.
Temporarily? Do you see how fucked these computers are? Alright, what do we have up here? Imaging and security. There's another security?
Look for overrides to open the station's doors.
Hey, you got a medkit.
Wait! I'm on your side! Ah!
Look what this game has reduced me to.
I'm just doing my job. Ah!
By dying and amusing me. Wait, wasn't I supposed to be looking for an override? Oh, that was it.
I did it. The station's lower section should be open now.
Ooh. We get to see the station's lower part. I regret saying that. It was actually creepier than I intended, and I intended it to be fairly creepy. Anybody here? No? Okay.
Please, don't leave me alone.
I take it back. There are people here. What are these things? They are, equipment of some sort associated with imaging. Because that's what this area is called. Yeah, there's something to do with imaging. I'm sure it's very important. Head on down. Reactor. Oh, I'm just back to here. But now we can go down here.
I've lost contact with the Red Faction base.
Probably because they all died because they suck.
Or anyone else there. There are miners scattered all over the complex. I'm trying to contact them and gather them together.
Oh, I take it back. When I said the only thing left for me to enjoy this game was shooting civilians and teabagging them. I take it back. That's one of two things left that I enjoy. The other is the music. I have consistently enjoyed the music in this game. Doesn't appear to be anything important here. Put him out of his misery if he was still alive, which I don't think he was, but just making sure. Bunch of medkits. An X-ray of a wanking device. Thank you for missing. Yeah, this music is awesome. It's a shame the game itself isn't more exciting to warrant this music. Oh, I can't turn the sink on and leave it running like an asshole? Ooh, I can turn the microwave on. Oh, it even beeps when it's done. Adorable. I do like the look of some of the rooms on this ship. They've got that... Yeah, again, I mean, it's all blocky and half-lifey, but in a very pleasing way. It's also, like, starkly monochromatic, which I'm also a fan of in sci-fi shooters. Not that I want a game to be entirely starkly monochromatic. You gotta contrast that with some grungier or more colorful stuff. But the occasional room that looks like this, it's very nice. I like that. Also, I've been saying for a while now, I was gonna play with ricochets. So this one clearly does. And holy shit, look at that. When it does ricochet, you get a scrape mark instead of a bullet hole. So yeah, if you shoot straight down, you get a bullet hole. But if it ricochets, you get a scrape. Holy shit, that's cool. Can I ricochet more than once? Oh yeah, you can. Oh, that was several. Okay, do other guns ricochet, though? Oh yeah. This one does not. Okay, that might be why I didn't notice it earlier in the game, because not all weapons do it. Does this? This one does. I'm sure the shotgun probably doesn't. Yeah. So for the first part of the game where I was mostly using the shotgun and SMG, that would explain why I didn't notice it. Still, very cool. It's always exciting to see a game do ricochets, because it is so rare. Black does ricochets profusely. And, ooh, shit. Halo does as well, with, at least the assault rifle does it at very specific angles. It's not a thing that happens all the time, because it is really only at very, very, damn it, a very narrow range of angles. But it does indeed happen. At the very least in Halo 3 it does. I'd have to go back and check game by game to see which ones do it. I know Halo 3 does with the assault rifle. It might with the BR as well. Black does a lot. Black makes a big deal out of ricochets, where it makes them visually very obvious, because they shower sparks everywhere, and The game also has very obvious tracers, so... of course, Halo does with the sniper rifle as well. See all kinds of screenshots of people getting, like, multiple kills with the sniper rifle with, like, ricochets. Unless reactor overload imminent. Oh. Oh, okay. I have to backtrack to the reactor. That is so cool. Even though it's very badly cut out, because you can see, like, the square edges of it. But still, I think the reactor is through here? Yes, it is.
You're in the reactor section now, Parker.
Hold on, I gotta clear the civilians first. Okay, so do I overload it by just pressing that switch? That would be kind of cheesy if it was that easy. It would seem not, although I don't know what I do instead. Maybe I do just shoot it. Would seem not. I guess my other option is remote charges. Nope, that is one durable reactor. What the fuck am I doing? Ooh, there's a switch down there. Okay, is this one usable? It is. I'm sure it did something because there was a rumble. Now does this one work? Now that I've pressed that one. Ooh, it does. Oh, and I'm now on a timer. Wait, that's right, it's not this floor, it's the next one down.
Reactor overload in 45 seconds.
Doesn't give me very much time.
Reactor overload in 20 seconds.
That one's apparently not here. Oh, and I don't even have to get in it. Well, that saved me some time. Ooh, cutscene.
Escape pod number 2 detaching in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2,
1, go,
1,
go.
detach.
There. Could not have cut that any closer. And also, we could have lingered on that shot a little. I would have liked to have seen the thing actually blow apart.